thanks for your time. Just how long have you been in conversations with the club and the basics of your agreement with them, you joining?
Can you please look at this guy when you respond?
Yeah. We've been basically discussing for about a week now. Up and down, as you know, the chairman is based in Johannesburg and it comes from time to time. But we have been engaging, we have been talking. I think we've been talking to other coaches as well, to be honest with you. And then I was notified that I've got to come in for the final interview, which I did. And it was then decided that we allow the team to finish this game of Pirates, not to create any distractions or any confusions or anything, but to try and find a way how the players will get motivated by the fact that, you know, at least they've got now a coach coming in, a senior coach coming in, and I'm happy that they played very well yesterday. They played very, very well. Unfortunately for the red card, but I've also been watching them. I was at the game at SuperSport, and I watched them. They also played well. It's just the results are not forthcoming. So I think it's just a matter of turning that corner, and there's a lot of quality here. There's a lot of good players here, and I think Coach Clint did a good job. Coach Papi Zotwane and Jackie Lidwaba did a fantastic job since they've been there. So I think it's not about coming to change the world. It's just coming to tweak and just motivate and get, you know, some of the top players like Gift Motupa, Sekgota, these type of players maximizing their potential, because we will need the experience, we'll need the quality moving forward. So I think that is going to help us a lot. So I've just come to add value to what's happening here. And I must say, I'm proud to be with a team that has got such a good history in such a short time. And I think there's a lot of potential moving forward.
And the terms of agreement, Coach, are you here for the whole season?
Well, I think I'll be here for the season, definitely. But beyond that, I think that is some contractual agreement between me and the management. But I'll definitely be here for the season. I think the main focus now is to turn the corner. We're not even mentioning the word relegation. That doesn't exist. I think it's about just turning the corner and getting results.
Talking about the quality, you keep mentioning quality. Are you surprised that the team that has the quality that you're talking about is down there at the basement of the league table?
Look, I was surprised until I got more information. There's been a lot of injuries, you know. Abrams has been injured. Chiramadora wasn't there. You know, you've had some now you've got some suspensions. So yes, I think the injuries didn't help the team a lot. But also I thought that the same thing happened with me with Highlands Park the very first time when we got promoted and we went to the Coca-Cola final with Chiefs and we lost. For 4 or 5 games there we struggled. So it's like an anticlimax to a lot of players, because most of these players are the first time in the PSL. So it was like an anticlimax for them. But apart from saying that, I also, not to criticize, if you look at the teams that played, the team that played in the League Cup or the Culling Cup, whatever you call it, the League Cup, there was a lot of changes when it came to the league within the squad, in the team. So I think that affected the momentum a little bit, and so I think that's something that can be rectified and fixed up, because the PSL is a very, very tough league.
And now, sorry, Coach. Now with the transfer window opening in 48 hours,
yeah.
Have you discussed any new players?
No, nothing yet. I think the first thing is to assess and speak to the coaches, because I understand the coaches have played at the highest level and they've also coached. First to assess what you've got before you can make recommendations. But if there are, sometimes, you know, the team itself come up with recommendations and say there's this player available, coach, that player available. Anything that will help the team go to another level will certainly help us.
Coach, just for clarity, you mentioned a senior coach. If you can just clarify, do you come in as the head coach,
yes.
or the senior coach?
No, I come in as the head coach.
Coach, the last time you were in the professional setups, things didn't go so great with TX Galaxy and Black Leopards as well. Do you see this personally maybe as an opportunity for you to know redemption, for a lack of a better word, or to silence the critics?
Okay, I think you're right, but I think with TS Galaxy, when I got there, they were bottom of the log, and I took them to the number 8 of the log. And then the next season, that's when there were a few problems within the team. There were disagreements with get nothing to do with football. It was disagreements in other aspects of the game, including with the coming in of Ramovic. He was supposed to come in as my assistant coach, but I mean, I had Sean Bartlett there, had other people there, and I just wanted there to wait a little bit. But so at TS Galaxy, I think I did well, apart from the second season when there were some things. But I must say, Tim Zukazi treated me with the greatest respect, and I'll always respect him. At Black Leopards, I found them with 11 games to go, and they were bottom of the log. I couldn't sign a player. I couldn't do anything. I gave it my best, and I think in those 6 games or 7 games, we won more games than they'd won the entire season. So it was very tough, but we gave it our best shot, but it was a little bit far too late at the time.
And the experience you had now with the Vondwe 11 Bullets, how can you sum it up?
That was a brilliant experience. You know, a coach should be able to coach at any level. You know, there are coaches now that want to coach in the PSL, but they haven't coached at any level before. So, I mean, I've won every league. I've won the ABC Motsepe League with Silver Stars. I've won the NFD 3 times. And now when Vondwe Bullets, a local team there nearby, that has always been struggling 1st, 6th position in the league. They've always been, you know, Penny has been dominating there. And I said, no, let's give it a shot. And I mean, they're top of the log now, and they've won 2 tournaments over the Christmas period. So I'm just happy that I could add value at that level, and that I can coach at that level as well, you know. So you've got to adapt as a coach. The conditions there were not very conducive. The fields, a lot of things were not conducive, but you must be able to adapt as a coach. But I think most importantly, I wanted to be in that league to see the quality, and I saw some quality players there. I'll tell you what, Limpopo has got quality players. It's just a matter of searching and looking hard, and I was very happy to be exposed to see the quality that's there, even if it's the ABC Motsepe League.
And well, you're coming in now, a team is struggling to win matches, not only to win matches, but even to score goals. In the last 4 matches, they only scored 1 goal.
Yes.
Do you feel that will be something that you may be focusing on as you start?
Well, we already started today. If you saw that there was a lot of finishing exercises by the coaches. As I said, I'm trying to pick up everybody. Everybody is important in this team. And if we can get Motupa right, we get Sekgota right, to be where they're supposed to be, at their maximum operations levels, I think it will help the team a lot. But I think you've got some really good players. I was happy with Makubo. We're happy with Baloy. I think there are still quite a few other strikers that are available. So it's just a matter of assessing all the players and creating healthy competition there.
Coach, you sound happy with Coach Papi and Jackie. Yes. Are you keeping them with you, or would you like to bring someone in?
No. You know, you've got to be. You've got to think what's best for the club. What's best for the club is they understand a lot. So when you come in with new coaches and assistant coaches, you've got to start from scratch. Where they understand the players, they know the strong points and the weak points. So I rely a lot on them to maximize what we've got. But we'll be working together very, very tightly.
Coach, we as SABC also like